We've been looking at some treasures from my travels in my younger days. Today, I brought the biggest item, my luggage bag. Or rather, what we would call back in those days, a travel suitcase. I daren't call this vintage, but I can tell you, or you can see it for yourself, that it's really old. It's made of cardboard with leatherette trimmings. And check out these metal clasps. Its interior is paper-lined. Doesn't it quite look like our olden days school bag? Well, this suitcase has quite a long history. I believe my father traveled with it when he first came to Southeast Asia in the 1950s. He was a young man then, leaving his home and family in Hong Kong in search of work opportunities and a brighter future. He worked in the airfields in Butterworth and finally settled down here in Singapore. My father joined the then Public Works Department, or PWD in short, as a surveyor draftsman, and his paycheck was hardly a couple of $100. When I was 6 years old, he and my mother pulled together enough funds to finally make a family trip back to his hometown in Hong Kong to meet my many uncles and aunties. My father had 11 siblings. I remember we traveled with this suitcase. Looks pretty small, huh? I guess there were other bags of sorts as well. Back then, we didn't fly. We traveled by slow boat, not Royal Caribbean though. It was a ship named 大宝石, translated as Big Jam. Here, you can see the identification papers that were stuck onto the suitcase. This one is by the customs. For many of us who had the pleasure of going on a cruise to nowhere or somewhere on these huge multi-story liners, you can't imagine what it was like for us then. Today, when you book a cruise, you get to choose interior, ocean view, balcony, or suites. Ours was none of the above. We traveled no class. We slept on a canvas bed laid out in rows in the ship's hold, together with many other no-class travelers. We spent 5 days out at sea with some very, very choppy waters. Many of the adults were totally seasick and were either lying pale-faced on their canvas beds or throwing up. As for me, I was having the time of my life, running up and down and all around and getting to know a few playmates. Yes, I was glad I didn't suffer. And this, my father reminded me, was thanks to him bringing me to the playground every weekend and putting me on the swing to prepare me. I wonder,